said, especially in a culture like ours, mental health. It's something that many of us struggle with, yet we're taught to keep it hidden, to push through, to be strong. Growing up, I felt this pressure all around me, as an athlete, at home, and at school. I was always expected to be mentally tough, especially as a leader, to never show any weakness. Yet, as I carried that weight, I found myself struggling in silence. In Korean culture, mental health is often seen as a topic that you don't talk about. We're taught to keep it hidden, to carry on without letting others see our cracks. This stigma creates a dangerous cycle where those who are suffering feel ashamed and isolated. They hesitate to seek help and to talk about what's really going on inside. And the more they suffer in silence, the harder it gets for them to break free from that pain. And I've had to deal with that pressure too. As an athlete, there was always an expectation that I had to be mentally tough. I was also expected to be even perfect. My brother, who's an athlete and a person that I look up to, never seemed to struggle. He was the perfect epitome of strength. And at school, I was expected to be a leader, someone who could handle anything. The weight of these expectations felt crushing. I was terrified of failing, of letting everyone down. I thought that if I admitted that I was struggling mentally, then everyone would label me as weak. So I kept everything bottled up. But the truth is, hiding my struggles only made them worse. The more I tried to be strong, the more I began to crumble inside. The fear of failure, the fear of not being strong enough, the fear of judgment started to control my decisions, and I started to shy away from opportunities, trying new things and challenges in general. And this is all because of the fear of being labeled as weak. The real truth about mental health is that it's okay not to be okay. We've all been taught that true strength is about never showing vulnerability, but that's simply not true. Vulnerability doesn't make us weak, it so makes us human. And it takes real courage to talk about what's really going on inside and to seek the support you need. We need to break the stigma. Mental health isn't something to hide or something to be ashamed of. It's a part of our well-being, just like our physical health. And just like we wouldn't ignore our bro when it's broken, we shouldn't ignore our mental health when it's also broken. But breaking the stigma isn't just about individuals. It's about communities, our schools, our workplaces, our families, our friends. It's about creating spaces where it's okay and easy to talk about your mental health. In order to make this change, we need better resources. We need more mental health support that are accessible and easy to approach. But more than that, we need a cultural shift. We need to normalize conversations about mental health so that people feel safe to talk about their mental health and open up about their struggles. The truth about mental health is simple. You don't have to be perfect to be strong. Sometimes our imperfections are the most beautiful and the courageous things about us. So let's create a world where mental health is openly discussed, and let's break the stigma so nobody has to suffer in silence anymore. Thank you.